you are on your way to much better things. The animal kingdom can teach us. We're here to help you and to guide you and to keep you from harm. Well, good evening, and thank you for inviting me into your home yet again. And of course I know we have another friend with you. And I know this is Jimmy. And Jimmy is the most wonderful cat. Jimmy is very psychic and very sensitive. And it is lovely to feel his energies. And they are so beautiful. And so maybe that brings me on to say to you, look after your animal friends. They are so, so important. They bring love. They are pure unconditional love. And I ask you to look and see how they react. They are pure unconditional love. They give their love and want nothing in return. And so where you can, give your hearts to these creatures, no matter how small or how big, because they are in need, and they will love you more than you will ever know. They will bring you so much happiness, and they will help you in your everyday stress. And so it is wonderful to have Jimmy here this evening to share his energies along with ours. And so love your animals with all your heart. And this evening I want to also speak about your children. Love your children. These are our future. These children have to be nurtured and shown the right way and shown how to love. And of course, show the children how to love the animals. Because this world is changing, as you know, and changing so much. And the more we can change, the more we can send and give love to the children and the animals. It will help. It will help future generations. Because if they do not care for the animal kingdom, I tell you, they will not care for humans. And this is what's happened on the earth plane. Animals have just become things to eat and things to punish. But you know, God gave us these creatures so they could love us and show us the way, not the other way round. Not that we could teach them. No, the animal kingdom can teach us and teach us how to care for each other. For if you watch puppies with a newborn mother, or kittens, or cows, watch how they care for their little ones. Although they let them stand on their own 2 feet, they are there to protect, to nurture, and to show them the way of love and kindness. This is the start now of the new shift. The shift started many, many months ago, and I know that some of you are realising this. And I know that some of you are aware that people are waking up. They are waking up and they do want the truth. And the truth will outshine anything else. Stick within your own reality, because all is well in your reality. And I'm saying in your reality, in your world, not in the world as a whole, because of course all isn't well. but you can make your effort to make it well, and to make it brighter, and to make it better for all the future generations that are going to follow in and on this beautiful planet Earth. I wanted to take a short break then, so that you can hear the beautiful purring of this cat, this Jimmy. They purr when they are happy. They purr to heal both themselves and humans that are within the vicinity. They purr to say they love you. Each animal has its own way and its own noise of showing this to you. Just be aware. They ask for very little and they give you so much, in more ways than you can imagine. And so with the children and the animals stepping forward into the new energy, you can visualise the new beautiful world that is now starting to take shape. Yes, you have waited a long time for this. And at first nothing seemed to be happening, but it is happening, and the truth, as I said a moment ago, the truth will always find a way, and the truth will always come to the surface, no matter how long it takes. And so do not feel bitter at your politicians and at your bankers. And I know it is easy for me to say that, but feeling bitter only feeds the negative side and the negative energy of the field of consciousness. So you need to send love to these people, because I assure you they are so stripped of love and have been probably for many years, that their hearts have hardened. Their hearts are like metal, cold. But you know, inside each one of them is the seed of God, no matter what they have done. So try with all your heart to send love to them, to see them in their reality. Because I'm sure if you knew their reality, and I know that some of you can feel it, you would not want it. You would not want the wealth and the bitterness and the greed and the competitor. There is an urge of never ever being satisfied, no matter how much they have. There is a thirst for more and more and more, and it will never be satisfied while they have their hearts so tight and so hard. And so by you changing your vibrations and you sending love to them, over time, and if enough of you do this, their hearts will soften. And you will notice that more people will be telling their truths, because their hearts will start to take over their minds. Whereas at the moment they are all mind controlled. But as the heart is so powerful, It only needs a little bit of opening, a little love, to open that heart centre and to send the rays of love out. And so if you do this to all the people that you are unhappy with, then little by little truths will come out.
Some people watching this, it'll be new to them, the idea of channeling and communication with the world of spirit. Is there any way in which you can help people make the world of spirit more real to people? Is there any advice?
You know, we never die. Our soul lives on. And when someone dies, it is just a body that is worn out and tired and wants to go back home. And as they come back here, if they are critically ill, when they pass, they are nurtured and cared for until they feel well, and they do have a choice of coming back to the earth plane. So when we die, it's just our body that goes. And as you know, some mediums and some psychics can see spirit, can see and feel and sense and know that a particular spirit is with them. And it's just knowing that we live on. We live on in normal lives. We still learn. We still care and love each other. But we haven't the body. But that doesn't stop us from moving, because we can move so quickly. And so know that nothing ever dies. You know, you look at nature, and nothing ever dies. Even the plants that may only be with you for the summer, they die, but their seeds grow. Everything is recycled. And it's all about recycling. For all the souls that have died today will come back if they wish, if they want to. They have free will. And so while we are here in spirit, we can be in many dimensions, because as you know, when I've been with Anne, I've also been with other people. And this happens with a lot of spirits. And so it is, we say, do not be afraid, because we come with love. And we're here to help you in any way we can, for you to have a much happier and simpler life. And that's where the problem, a lot of the problems in your world has come. Life has lost its simplicity. It has to be complicated. It has to be expensive. And no, it doesn't. And I know and I see that life on earth is getting less complicated, and people are not wanting as they used to. They are realising enough's enough. And they are not changing things as quickly as they did. And they are realising that life is to be lived and to be enjoyed, and not to be held back by having huge mortgages and debts around them for things most of the time you really don't need, because the Creator God provides you with almost everything. Yes, you do have to have a home. There's certain things that you do have to pay for. But getting back to how people can, if people communicate with Spirit, if they meditate, if they sit quietly and just say a simple prayer, or they can say the Lord's Prayer, and just ask for Spirit to come to them for the highest good. And the highest good is so important. And you can ask Archangel Michael to protect if you wish, and for Spirit to come in the highest good. And do not worry if you don't hear or feel or see anything in that moment. We are always working with you and for you, for your highest good. And I've said before, if you have a problem, sit, say a small prayer, open your hearts up and ask Spirit or the angels to help you. And they will never say no, but you have free will. So you have to ask, and as soon as you ask, then the universe can start to work in your favour. There is nothing to fear in Spirit. It is the most wonderful place and the most loving place. And we watch you here and we guide you. So again, trust and do not be afraid. And as you do that, you will find your mind will open and you will see things clearer, and you may know and be able to plan your life in a much better way. Does that help, Jack?
Absolutely, thank you.
Thank you too.
And the next one leads nicely on. I think all observers who aren't plugged into the system would suggest that the current financial system is about to collapse. And people are understandably scared about what that actually means in practice. I don't really have any comments you can make about that.
I don't feel the collapse will be quite as catastrophic as you can possibly feel. Of course, I've said before, you've got to weigh up all your options because things are happening so quickly. Look at where you feel, and I say feel, where you want to put your money. Feel the energy of the company. If it doesn't feel right when you maybe walk into the building, walk out. There are ethical banks, ethical building societies. Don't go rushing into things. Take time and feel the energy that is in that building and with the people that you are dealing with. And as we've said, of course, there's always a good old mattress, but that too has its drawbacks. It is difficult times for everyone. But I don't think it's going to be too dramatic. There are things here in Spirit that are taking place to help you with all of this. But of course, there are some institutions that are corrupt, and you know or will know what and who those people are and those institutions are. And again, bless them, even though it might sound difficult to do. Bless them, for they know not what they do. And most of them don't. Most of them are not corrupt in a sense. They are working for corrupt organisations. And some of them are innocent and are just carrying out their orders. And as Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Things have moved on in the last 18 months, and so look with it with a fine-tooth comb, and the essence of the book is there, and we are so pleased about that. This will make a difference to people's lives. It will give them hope. It will make them realise they are powerful beyond, because people have lost their power, or feel they have lost it. Of course, they haven't lost it. They have just been told they've lost it. And so it will be a breath of life for them. And so we thank you now, and we send you love from the earth, to all of the earth, to the four corners of the earth, here, from our home in the spirit world. And we send this evening a very special blessing to Jimmy, who is sitting here so patiently on Anne's lap, and purring so loudly, and wagging his tail so swiftly. He is a very beautiful spiritual cat. And we all in the spirit world, as we love all animals, we love you, Jimmy, and we send you our love. And so until we connect with you once again, I wish you good night, and God bless to you, to all the people that listen to this, and please for not one moment be in doubt. You are on your way to much better things. We thank you.